to be a little bit of a chilled video. It was originally going to be a cinematic masterpiece, but unfortunately we got the room. What, that don't impress you much? 'Cause this is I want to talk about Mr. Beast about to take over PewDiePie. It's like passing the torch between two YouTube titans. It's a big deal. I'm surprised that more people aren't talking about this. First things first, I want to point out the obvious. When this video comes out, Mr. Beast would have flown past PewDiePie. Just my return video would have hit on the 11th of the 11th, and that's when these guys would have been butting heads at 111 million subscribers. Shit. I'll tell you what, I'll put a sub count up regardless. At the moment, it's just below 1.3 million subscribers difference. So let's begin. I got a few things I want to say. I've known both creators for a very long time. PewDiePie, I've seen his videos since I've been on the platform. Mr. Beast, I've probably seen his videos since he the live streams of Everyday Bro for 12 hours straight, or saying PewDiePie's name 700,000 times. Cunt's insane. You gotta admit, the old Mr. Beast should have been put in a psych ward for some of the shit he did. I'm going to count how many live streams he did, and I'll add up the time as well, and I'll put it in text here. I guarantee if anyone did that and was not successful on YouTube, they would have lost their fucking mind and been in a psych ward.
I am going to spend the next 50 hours alone in solitary confinement.
But I really got into both creators around 2015 to 2020. That's when I was like, yeah, these are my boys. Through that time, I've watched PewDiePie versus T-Series, and that legitimately was one of the best things that have happened on the platform. One of YouTube's biggest degenerates against a corporate fat cat. Perfect, I tell you. There were so many creators and fans that were in full support of keeping PewDiePie up on top, which all culminated once PewDiePie dropped his diss track on T-Series with a nice spicy congratulations song. And lightning struck twice in 2021 when Coco Melon surpassed PewDiePie, and once again, PewDiePie decided to drop another music video, which apparently was a little bit too spicy for YouTube standards. Yeah, okay, Susan. What do you want him to do? Just slap a Vivo sticker right at the bottom left corner? I've never seen a company so consistent of being inconsistent in my entire life. Realistically speaking, there was always going to be a corporate overlord taking over PewDiePie. If you look at the top 50 YouTubers, most of them are just like corporate companies. But unlike the corporate overlords, Mr. Beast is one of the good guys. He's one of us. He's one of the boys. He's not like an Indian hypnotoad.
Even in a depression, the entertainment industry thrives.
And it does seem like there won't be a great war between PewDiePie and Mr. Beast. And rightfully so, because I don't know how many more dead subscribers Felix wants, because you look at the numbers, they don't add up. The amount of people that would have created new accounts, subscribed to PewDiePie, and then just left during the T-Series war would have been insane. It's all good doing that, trying to keep PewDiePie on top at the time, but if you look at it now, PewDiePie is just stuck with an insane amount of dead subscriptions. Look, all I'm saying, 111 million subscribers, and then look how many views he gets on his recent videos. You look at fucking Mr. Beast, 111 subscribers, and you look at the views he gets on his videos. All I'm saying is one of these things ain't like the other.
So yesterday we hit 500,000 subscribers. That's right. I definitely deserve this. Thank you very much.
I can understand why people aren't treating this as a big thing, because PewDiePie has been retired.
Well, I said this a couple months ago. I already consider myself retired. I know I meme like subbing and all that, but I'm not playing the YouTube game like I used to do. I'm just doing it for fun.
If you really think about it, I think it's just Sai like kind of not doing the editing for PewDiePie as much anymore. Like he's gone from After Effects and Final Cut Pro to fucking Windows Movie Maker, going from his 1080p that we've been asking for PewDiePie for so many years back to the 720p that we know and love.
Savage, I am a legend. I am a madman. You never know what I'm going to do next.
Felix has moved to Japan. He's living life in a midlife crisis kind of way. PewDiePie will always enjoy making videos, but not as much as Mr. Beast. Quite recently, I saw Mr. Beast on Joe Rogan's podcast.
So have you ever done DMT?
And I saw a genuine love and passion for making videos.
So obsessed with YouTube, as back then just no one cared. So it's like I thought I was just like just didn't even know how to speak. Like literally I just couldn't hold a conversation with a single person because people would just tell me all you talk about is YouTube, and I would try to talk about something else, but back then I was so hyper obsessed that I literally just didn't know how to.
But what were you obsessed about? Were you obsessed about other channels, your channel?
Everything from like learning how to editing, the pacing of the videos, like ideas, what's going viral, what's trending, what's hot. Especially back then I had no idea what worked. I mean, I had to like self-teach myself everything.
I think you need a bit of obsession and passion to survive on this platform without being burnt out. It's interesting because watching it, it seems like it's still kind of a hobby for him, even the insane amount of effort he puts into his videos. And he does a lot of good with his philanthropy channel. It's kind of funny because Mr. Beast feels like that YouTuber that generally does these things like Mr. Team Trees, Team C's, all the donation shit. And it kind of feels like he's not been like, yeah, give me a fucking medal.
Can you give me this medal? Because I deserve it.
The same thing goes to Felix. A lot of people often miss that PewDiePie gives large amounts of donations away because he hides it, and as he should. I feel like the best deeds done are done anonymously and not being that person who's like, give me the medal, give me the... Hell, both guys do scuff videos, react Andes, gaming, and I'm sure there's a few people in the comment section saying to me right now, if you add up all of those channels of Mr. Beast, he is on top right now. And like I said, from the numbers of PewDiePie having that 1111 and the Mr. Beast having that 1111, I'm pretty sure more people are going to believe like Mr. Beast is the more popular YouTube channel, no matter what. Even if Mr. Beast was at 50 million subscribers, I feel like he would be the more popular channel, if that makes sense. I think what I was trying to say here is Mr. Beast has been on top for a long time with the caliber of quality videos he's put out. I mean, the guy literally has his own gaming apps, chocolate bars, and burger restaurant chains. PewDiePie is literally just by himself. I couldn't imagine PewDiePie opening up his own burger place. Swedish meatballs maybe like a sidewalk cafe, kind of like the banana cafe in Arrested Development. The question is though, does Mr. Beast deserve to be on top? Yes, 100% yes. And I would never take that away. But I can't help but feel like we're going to hit a point where Mr. Beast and people who copy his format are going to overthrow the platform. Just hear me out here for a second. PewDiePie doesn't care about his numbers anymore, and is just enjoying life. Though people don't give him enough credit, he was able to navigate YouTube for the last 10 years, keeping his channel relevant throughout that time. The fact that he wasn't afraid to take risks and was constantly reinventing his channel and staying one step ahead of trends is so impressive. Felix also went a decade long doing daily uploads and never missing a beat. The amount of dedication is insane. And yet he did all this by just being one man in front of a camera, making entertainment in the form of what YouTube was intended for. I like Mr. Beast, but on some level, it's kind of sad that the platform now requires someone to blow $5 to $10 million and upload just to be number one on the platform. While Jimmy is also impressive with his film crew, production studio, and massive sets, it's basically Hollywood. He's like an independent Hollywood director where he must put on major spectacles to get viewers. He had to literally give away money to get attention. What I will say though, credit is where credit's due, and Jimmy has done an incredible job monetizing his success for donations. I just feel like it's a little bit sad for PewDiePie, because I feel like he's slowly being forgotten and is pretty much the death of the old YouTube and the spirit of what the platform was originally meant to be. But let's be real for a second. YouTube is basically becoming the new basic cable, with Google pushing major corporations, so at least Mr. Beast will continue to dominate them. But I will always have more respect for PewDiePie as he reached 111 million subscribers without having to pay any viewers and blowing millions of dollars on movie-level productions. What he did was truly incredible, and I would argue Felix at his peak was more entertaining than current Mr. Beast. I'm sure there's only so many giveaway challenges we can all watch before it starts to blend together and feel like a Nickelodeon game show. I made a poll well before making this video and it's pretty much even, it's 50-50%. But majority of the comments are just supporting Mr. Beast here. My boy Spoonful kind of summarizes the point I just made. I don't watch either of them anymore. PewDiePie is cool because he installed a legacy on the platform, but I think he's been going at it for too long. Mr. Beast is cool too, but I dislike the impact and the copycats that have been influenced by him becoming copycats and making the platform more similar to his content. But respect the way that he can use his money towards philanthropy. So the answer to the question is, subscribe to Spoonful. Comment below if you like Mr. Crohn's disease or if you like the guy who killed his pet frog within a few days. I don't really do these videos, so don't expect too many of them, but expect more uploads in the future. Don't really know how to end this video. Maybe I do the Padman like, comment, subscribe. Dislike, unsubscribe, and commit.
Congratulations, it's a celebration.